Hi buddy, it's Gila here, and I thought I was going to make a scrapbook process video, and it's been quite a long time since I did a 12 by 12 page just for fun and not going into a specific album like a travel album or a Christmas album. So I'm really excited, and I have quite a lot of these good vibe collections, and I really just want to have a fun and play. So I looked through my photos and I found two photos that I'm going to use, and they are of my dog. They're not taken on the same day, but here's one where my mom sent my dog into my room and she had a Spider-Man mask on her. Yeah, she's sleeping behind me right now. And here is how she usually sleeps, and just a random photo. When she was small, I took these photos like every time I saw her do that, and then I was like, I cannot take photos every time she sleeps on her back because she does that every single day. So that is what I'm going to scrapbook. I've gone through some of this stuff and I found this frame, so I really want to, I can frame it with this one, so I thought I'm going to take the opportunity to do that. I also found one of these cut apart. It says "You Rock," and you can see all these black specks. I don't know if you can. But the paper misprinted, but it says "You Rock," and I thought that was kind of cute to incorporate that. I also looked into the Chanel Glitter Girl, these little stuff, and I found these super and You're Super, Saving the World. Then we have a super here, and You're Super. So I thought I was going to have some options here because she's wearing a Superman mask, so I thought it was kind of fun. Or super person mask. The papers, I think I'm going to use this as my base paper and then layer this one on top of that at an angle to get some fun and dynamic movement into the page. Also, these might be fun. I'm not quite sure if I can make a whole title out of them, but I'll pull them out anyway. And then I have these the Together thickers, and if you have seen Marcy Tiara, she used these on one process video and she colored them with a Copic marker or alcohol marker, so I'm thinking I'm going to do the same because she's wearing a sort of a reddish mask here, and I thought we're going to pick that up. So I've tested it out on this one. It's actually sort of a pinky color, but it turns more red on the foam. Here's a more red, it turns more very dark. So I think I'm going to use this one, or no, it's called Rose Pink number 8 touch 5. I bought them from China, so I'm not really sure what they are, but that is my plan anyway. So I'm really excited. I'm going to get started, and yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do with this yellow paper is cut it at an angle, and I'm a bit limited to how much of an angle you can do in a trimmer, but I just like, it will be fine. Then this frame, this is one of those ephemera pieces that I'm like, I hardly ever use. I don't know what to do with them, so this time I was like, I'm using it. The first opportunity I get, I'm going to use it. And I did, and I really like it, so that's good. Then I have this paper with a bunch of different color stripes on it, and I thought that was going to be really great. We have that yellow in there, and we also have that red and pink. That's really great. I'm going to struggle quite a bit with this paper later because of how I have it positioned. The yellow and pink stripe is on top of the yellow and pink paper, and yeah, so I'm going to sort of leave that out of my mind and focus on something else. I'm going to matte the photo, and I just used the leftover of that paper because on the other side is a beautiful blue. And and then I have this paper, which is amazing. And looking at it now, I wish I would just have put that right, like just as it is on top, underneath the yellow paper, just as it is. I think that darkness would have been amazing, but I didn't. So uh, I think it's really one thing that's really great with doing these sort of process videos is that you really get quite familiar with your own process, because when you're in it, you're just like Well, anyway, I am that. Sort of, I just go for it. I don't really think and analyze. Well, obviously I do, but not on a conscious level. And sitting back and looking at my process later is quite good, actually. So, and here I realized that light paper just didn't really work the way I wanted to. So I switched to this paper, and this is the B side, and it has sort of like a light teal color. Perfect for journaling. But on the other side is that print with the llamas and the village scene, and that's why I bought the paper. And I have to say, it was a bit hard to use the B side here. I mean, I love how the page came out, and I think that color really, really makes a big difference. But if you buy a paper for the llamas and then you don't use it, it's a bit. I love llamas, so yeah, I think it has been so much fun watching all the creativation videos and all the chatter about it after. People like been making the whole thing about llamas, and I'm super happy because that's my like a llama or an alpaca. That's like my dream animal to have. Now, mind you, I've grown up on a farm, and we have had bunnies, I had chickens, cows, horses, and all that, but we never had a llama or an alpaca. So yeah, my childhood was a bit rough, you know. Anyway, yeah, so here you can see I'm really struggling with having that yellow and pink stripe next to yellow and pink paper, and I really feel like I need something to divide them. So I'm pulling this really dark blue paper, um, and I think that's the best thing I could have done. But yeah, I still think if I'd used that flower and bird paper, I think it would have looked better. Anyway, that's not really the direction I took, so yeah. Um, so now I have sort of all my layouts. I have my sort of triangles to create some movement and draw your eye to the dog with the super Spider-Man mask, which, I mean, obviously you need some direction with your eyes there. Or not. Then I look through the sticker folder from Shamal in the Glitter Girl collection, and I'm going to use 3 of these little squares. And I'm looking for my foam dots because I'm always looking for the foam. I can never find it. And here's a little speech bubble, and I think it says like saving the world when she's sleeping, and yeah, I thought it was really cute. And now I'm going to work on the title. So like I mentioned in my little startup, pre-chat there, I have watched the Mercy Tiara on her channel using some alcohol marker and color the foam. Now I have done this technique on like puffy stickers and that kind of stuff, but I don't think I've ever tried it on foam before, and it was really easy. It was a bit, I mean, it took some time, it was a bit fiddly, but I really liked the result. So I think you will have to do this again. So you can see, and it makes a huge difference when you color in the sides, but you still get that sparkle. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Another thing you can do if you just have plain foam and you want glitter, you can just add some stickles on top. I have done that too. But yeah, I really like it, but it makes a big difference having the sides colored. So yeah, so I'm just going to put that down, and then thinking about, I wanted to use these sort of words, and I thought awesome, that was awesome. I mean, come on, awesome. But I didn't like how it looked. Um, so I'm rethinking that, and then deciding to go with the smaller case letters here, because that's really great in this alpha set. You get like really tall letters and then some small ones too. So I'm going to write super. And a funny thing is that actually my little brother, he calls her Super Viola, because I mean, my brother, he is turning 15 in April, but I mean, for years, Viola, she will turn 4 in the summer, and I mean, ever since she was like tiny, he has like made her Super Viola, and I think it's because I was kidding about it when he was little. So whenever he gets a chance, he takes one of her blankets, and she has a few, and he ties it around her neck so she gets a cape. Yeah, and then she runs around the house. So it's like she knows. Yeah. Gosh. So up here I put one of the other corners, or squares, washi squares from Chanel. It says super, and then I have this sticker from the Good Vibes sticker sheet. It says you do you, and I thought that was quite perfect, and it also ties in with that sort of peachy color that says you rock. And then I wanted another peachy color, and I found a little phrase that says amazing, so super amazing. I'm really happy about that. So I'm just going to look through the ephemera here, but the pieces are all very big. I mean, big pieces, and so I'm not going to use anything big. And like I said, if you watch my sort of haul video of this, I was like, it's cork in this, I don't like cork. I used the cork. I was like, okay, so I used some washi squares. I found that sort of peachy amazing that goes with the others, and I used cork. I mean, come on. And I used the B-side of my favorite llama paper. I mean, I feel like this one, this layer should like give me another award, like for real. Like, yeah, Hall of Fame, Julia. Good job here. Yeah, I feel like I was like super proud of myself for this layout. I mean, it's a really funny story, and it's sort of that too. But like the actual assembling of the page, I feel like I should get an award for it, like a scrapbook Hall of Fame award here. Yeah. Okay, that's what I feel anyway. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I feel like I have a lot of like, it feels energetic, this page, and a lot of fun in colors, and yeah, it was really fun. So I'm going to add some color, how do you swap color shine? Heidi Shine in gold, because I mean, it is a super page, and that you need a bit of more super, you add some gold. And I'm just going to add it around my 3 clusters, the cork stars. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is add my journaling. Snap your fingers, and it's almost done. Yeah, I just wrote about how she is Super Viola out saving the world, because you know she is out saving the world. So yeah, that is my page. I'm really happy with how it came together. Obviously, I think this will go into at least my Hall of Fame for scrapbooking. I don't know if you will count it in yours, but yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. If you have like a layout where you felt like you're superhero just pulling it together, please let me know. I would love to see that. And until we see each other next time, I hope you have a really great day.